tonight for Raw, and the situation between John Cena and the men of Better Than Utopia.
Come in.
All right. At ease, soldier.
Hey, it's good to see you, man. Hey, that's one way to get to come home, huh?
Yeah, I should be up and around in a few weeks. So what's on tap tonight?
I got this tag match in a minute. Hopefully I can put a dent in those Better Than Utopia guys. I gotta head out for that. But mikase sukase. Feel free to chill and we'll hang after the match.
I know Cena's salivating, anxiously awaiting for his chance to extract some revenge on the rock Better Than Utopia. And he strikes with the elbow. He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
I think you can actually see steam coming out of Cena's ears. He can't wait to dishonorably discharge MVP.
Good grief! What a series of strikes! And there's the leg drop. He puts the boot to his opponent. Oh, good Lord! What force! What crippling force off that slam!
Wow! MVP's Chief of Security and Secretary of Foreign Affairs possess some serious firepower. That suplex was picture perfect. Oh, look out! Look out! Look out!
And he strikes the opponent with a... And there it is! The FU! What an impact!
He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
One! And this Better Than Utopia was formed by MVP's jealousy. His envy of Cena and the love Cena gets from the fans here in the USA and around the world.
Now that he has Regal and Umaga with him, I don't think he's got much to be envious of.
These superstars are in rough shape. Fatigue has set in, and I think this match could be over before you know it.
And there's the tackle. And there's the tag. Never ever underestimate the sheer force behind this superstar's punches. A basic but effective maneuver.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
DDT! DDT! Good Lord, what impact! A textbook suplex. A vicious stomp. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
What a sequence of punches!
He's got that submission hold locked in. And there it goes. The submission is locked in. He uses his entire body for an incredible tackle.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
What a fierce kick.
No, it can't be. Not the FU.
Hardy and Cena are two tremendous individual competitors with the chemistry to work side by side as one cohesive unit. Good teamwork there.
One.
And the knuckles connect. What a nasty elbow.
Here's what the fans came to see.
What a drop kick by Jeff Hardy.
The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this match. He's got some evil intentions here. We all know what's coming.
Swanton bomb. Nobody else can make that move look so good.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
2, 3.
The referee has called for the bell. That's it.
Another setback for the Utopians.
I'm sure MVP's not going to be too happy about this.
Cena still doesn't understand that this is my world. Maybe you can help him get the picture.
I need some help right now. Get a doctor.
Thank you for joining us for Raw. This is Jim Ross and Jerry Law, broadcasting live.
Can't believe the level MVP sunk to in order to get into John Cena's head last week.
This was despicable, appalling. He not only assaulted a non-wrestler friend of Cena's, but one of our soldiers.
I'm sure you're sad to hear this, Cena, but me and the Utopians won't be at Raw tonight. I hear you want a piece of us, so let's make a plan to meet up at No Way Out on Better Than Utopian Land. We'll treat you like an honored guest.
If we could see Cena's thoughts, JR, we'd witness some harsh things being done to Better Than Utopia.
What a kick that was.
He's working the fundamentals there.
A vicious throw. A basic but effective maneuver. Never ever underestimate the sheer force behind this superstar's punches.
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
That suplex was picture perfect.
There's no ignoring what this man, Snitsky, is capable of. He's as big as a giant, as strong as a bull, and uglier than a bowling shoe.
1, 2, 3. I'm warning you, I will count you out.
Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow.
1, 2.
Would you look at this? Smashing that arm
3.
directly into the steel ring post.
4.
And he strikes with the elbow.
And that's a stiff kick. What an incredible suplex.
This feud between Cena and the Utopians has escalated beyond the point of no return. This rivalry's gotten personal.
And that proposed a chance. And there it is, the FU. What an impact. A striking elbow staggering the opponent. I'm nervous for Cena,
1,
King. It's
2,
one thing to go head to
3.
head with, and there it is. That's the match.
I have a pretty simple philosophy. You can punch me, kick me, hit me with a chair, whatever. It goes with the territory. But MVP, when you put your hands on Tony, you cross the line. You don't mess with the people who make sacrifices for this country, MVP. And at No Way Out, I'm gonna show you there are consequences for your actions. Bring your entire country. I don't care what kind of match or what kind of stipulation you throw at me. MVP, you and I are going to war.
Welcome to No Way Out, live on pay-per-view.
This has all the markings of a memorable show, JR, and maybe not in a way that benefits John Cena.
Well, he has to face all three members of Better Than Utopia in a gauntlet match. And we've heard the group has some special old court rules on top of that.
It would take an army to overcome those odds.
John Cena is going to have to be an army of one tonight.
I come in peace.
You might leave here in pieces. What do you want?
Montel Vontavious Porter, president of Better Than Utopia, has some ground rules written into the contract for tonight's gauntlet. The match takes place in Better Than Utopia and will abide by the
In layman's terms, this basically says I'm screwed, right? Rule number 1. I need a 5 count to pin a Utopian. But you guys just need a 3 count on me. Where am I, King Kong Bundy? Rule 2, amid the ipsos and factos, says I can't use rope breaks. But you can. That's very clever. Rule number 3, I think says Utopians can leave the ring at will. But I'll be counted out. Anything else? Nothing about tying my hands behind my back?
Well, there is one more bit of fine print.
What does it say?
All's fair in love and war.
John, after inspecting your injuries after the locker room attack, I would seriously advise against you competing tonight.
Not an option, Doc.
John, as your doctor, I can't abide by you.
Then I recommend that as my doctor, you stay out of my way.
Here we go. A gauntlet match stacks the odds. But with a warrior like Cena, better than Utopia, had better be prepared for a battle.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold. And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Doesn't look pretty, but just being flashy won't win you the match. What an incredible DDT!
Following that vicious attack, I'm not sure Cena's 100%, but I do know that he'll fight anyway and fight hard.
Oh man, what impact from that suplex!
I don't care how you feel about this superstar, JR. Nobody should have to go through this.
It's painful just watching it, King.
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
What height on that leg drop?
He put all his weight behind that. What a tackle!
1, 2.
What a sequence of punches!
In this gauntlet match, Cena needs to beat all three competitors one-on-one by pinfall or submission. Meanwhile, the Utopians have the unfair advantage.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And there goes King William Regal. It wasn't easy, but John Cena's defeated Regal. And now he must take on the Samoan Bulldozer, the Tank, Umaga. He cracks his opponent with the headbutt. What force! What an explosive powerbomb! A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
I just had a scary thought. What if Umaga sang the Better Than Utopia national anthem?
That might be a performance that could make the lovely and talented Jillian Hall great. He puts the boot to his opponent.
Look out! Here it comes! It can't be! Not the FU! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, what an elbow. He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
And he thrust his hand right into his opponent's throat. There's a forceful powerbomb. In this gauntlet match, Cena's in a war of attrition. There's no rest until he's defeated all three competitors, one at a time.
Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The mighty Samoan Bulldozer's been derailed. It's been a long, hard road for Cena. He's been beaten down, competed in 2 matches, and fought through exhaustion. But now the opportunity he's been waiting for. Now he gets his hand on MVP.
Here's Cena's moment for payback after MVP jumped his friend, jumped one of our soldiers.
Finally, it comes full circle. It's time for the devil to get his due. And just tossing him to the ground.
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be. Not the FU. Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR. You can't go long without tapping out to this.
He puts the boot to his opponent.
Check this out, JR. Head first right into that uncovered turnbuckle.
You talk about a merciless assault. This was just brutal.
I see the green-eyed monster creeping out, JR. MVP's made this war a declaration of spite and jealousy.
We've all watched Cena do the unimaginable, the unthinkable. We've seen him pull off some amazing...
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole. There's not an ounce of quit in any WWE superstar. But the human body has its limits, and they may have been reached here in this match.
Good grief! What a series of strikes! This rivalry dates back to the tribute to the truth. And boy, has it ever boiled over here tonight.
Look at that! He's bleeding!
And Cena connects with the fist.
This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent have it.
What a kick that was. A vicious blow to the opponent. Now that's a suplex. Oh, the punch connects. What a vicious shot with the knee.
He's going up, JR. This could be big.
That elbow did some damage.
And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
JR. They know what's coming next.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
falls, hero.
John Cena has done the impossible. He's beat William Regal, Umaga, and MVP in one night.
Cena, I told you this is my world. Time for you to embrace that. Pucker up.
Cena may have won the battle, but I don't think he can win this war.
My God, haven't these three done enough damage? We're one day removed from no way out, and there is one man who will never forget that night, John Cena.
Cena practically had the world against him last night, JR. Revenge has to be on his mind.
Well, I know Cena is not scheduled for action tonight, King. I'm sure he can use the rest. Instead, the Intercontinental title will be up for grabs in our main event.
Last night, your entire world came crashing down on all of it. There was only one man standing in the way of Better Than Utopia taking over. John Cena failed you all. As of this moment, this is my world, and you all serve me. Eventually, all of you will line up and kiss this globe. The same globe that John Cena put his lips on last night. Once you kiss this, you will be put in your place just like John Cena. You will realize that I'm better than you. I'm always gonna be better than you.
They've hurt my friends. They took my pride. Now it's time to tear down Better Than Utopia brick by brick. And I'll start with the Secretary of Foreign Affairs. He's not gonna know what hit him. I want to make sure I knock him out, so there's one less Utopian to worry about. This is one meeting your secretary couldn't handle, MVP. You won't know who's next, but I promise you this. I'm coming for you.